who obviously enjoyed all aspects of cooking. Gwen was also young and single. She read Gwen's message for the third time and then stared thoughtfully out the bay window. The corner of the empty restaurant down at the harbor was barely visible from where she sat. The red and white for sale sign seemed to glow in the pale afternoon light. A slow smile curved her lips, and if she hadn't known better, she would have sworn Jefferson had a hand in giving her the idea. She barely noticed the twinge of arthritis in her hands as her fingers flew over the keyboard. Gwen, I can't even begin to imagine what a restaurant in Philadelphia would cost. Have you ever considered buying one, say on the coast of Maine? The ocean, with all its delicious bounty, will be right outside your door. Lobster, cod, flounder, tuna, mackerel, striped bass, and clams, to name only a few. Picture colorful bobbing boats, fresh fish every day, and contented customers opening up their wallets and coming back for more. Millicent Wyndham. A moment later, the computer beeped with Gwen's response. Millicent. Sounds like heaven to me. Owning my own restaurant has been a dream of mine for years. Been saving just as long, too, but I really don't see that dream turning into a reality anytime soon. The sad truth is, cooking is the easy part of owning your own restaurant. Do you have any idea what a set of pots cost? It's mind-boggling. Gwen. Millicent smiled and took the sounds like heaven to me as a definite sign from Jefferson. Gwen, what about a fully equipped, reasonably priced restaurant? Maybe not the top-of-the-line pots, but good, solid quality. Loyal local patrons all year round, and a tourist season that lasts for months. Millicent. She held her breath and waited only a few heartbeats. Technology was a wonderful thing. Jefferson would have loved the internet. Millicent. When you find such a dream, you let me be the first to know. Gwen. Millicent's laughter startled Bangkok, her Siamese cat, from his afternoon nap in front of the fireplace. Bangkok gave her an indignant glare, circled twice, and then laid back down to continue his nap in front of the dancing flames. Lord, this was too perfect to pass up. Gwen, now that you mention it. Chapter 1. Gwen Fletcher stood in the middle of the restaurant and felt a sense of pride, awe, and deep down inside, a touch of fear. That fear wanted to raise its ugly head and scream at her, "What have you done? Are you insane?" She refused to listen to that voice and instead concentrated on the positive things, as her grandmother always told her to do. She was positively insane. At 26 years of age, she was now the proud owner of a little restaurant overlooking a picturesque harbor on the coast of Maine. The amazing part was, she had nearly bought the place over the internet. When her cyber friend Millicent Wyndham told her about the small restaurant, she had been intrigued enough to ask for more information. Within a day, she had downloaded a half-dozen pictures, a complete inventory list, and the asking price from Misty Harbor real estate. The real estate agent had felt that the current owners would definitely come down on the price. They had, and within 2 weeks she had found herself driving up Interstate 95, heading for Maine. One walk through the restaurant, and she had known she would have signed over her soul to own it. Luckily, her soul wasn't required. Just the small inheritance her grandmother had left her, her life savings, and payments for the next 10 years. Her grandmother Augusta would have been proud of her for reaching for her own dream. She poured herself another cup of coffee and glanced around at her dream. As dreams went, it wasn't anything to write home about. Yet. The previous owner either had had an eye condition that reacted to the sun's brightness, or he'd been a vampire. The walls of what had been Ahab's were all darkly paneled, and navy blue cafe-style curtains covered the huge bay windows that overlooked the quaint harbor and side courtyard, where customers could enjoy their meals once the weather warmed up. 2 entire windowless walls were lined with darkly stained wooden booths that were so tiny that only small children would be comfortable squeezing into them, and that was debatable. She had tried out one of the booths and within minutes made the decision that they had to go. A person could